I feel like I start every video the same way, having a cup of coffee. But here we are, an opportunity to hang out. It's still feeling kind of chilly out there, but the good news is there's lots going on in our community this weekend and an opportunity for you to get out and get connected. So we're going to go through some of the cool things that are happening in our community this weekend. Now tonight, there is a fundraiser event happening at Carlson's. This is for UCP candidate Roger Reed. He is hosting, I think it's called Whiskey and Cigars or something like that, but it's at Carlson's on McLeod tonight. There's details all over Roger's socials as well as his website if you'd like to find more, or you can just show up at Carlson's later tonight and have a little bit of fun there. The Career and Employment Expo is on today, this afternoon, at the Foothill Centennial Center in Okotoks, but it's hosted by the MCG, which is formerly McBride Career Group. So they are hosting this afternoon from 1 until 6. Now, last week, we know when we were chatting about this, they were doing a bit of an opportunity for you to get prepared for this. So today, you're invited to bring your resume, your great attitude, and you have an opportunity to connect with some employers looking for employees at that expo today. So pretty cool. Tomorrow is International Women's Day, so we will be celebrating all the incredible women of our world, of our community, all day. The Rowan House Emergency Shelter is hosting 2 events in celebration of International Women's Day, and one being one that they've done for the past 4 years. So it's the 5th annual 1 Billion Rising March, and they go back and forth between Okotoks and High River where they hosted. And this year, they are going to be doing the march in High River. So they invite you to join them in George Lane Park starting at noon. And you will kind of do a bit of a walk through George Lane Park, through downtown. You will come back and finish at the gazebo where they'll do a little bit of a short presentation and just an opportunity to connect and make your stance in that march to end violence against women. They are also hosting a potluck event in conjunction with the Okotoks United Church tomorrow night at the Okotoks United Church. So all of the details are there. It's all free, but I think they're looking for you to register for that so that they can know kind of a number of how many people are coming, how much food is going to be there, that kind of thing. So you can find all of the details at highriver.ca of how to get in touch with that. Highwood Golf Course is having a PD day tomorrow. Now, I believe it's just the Foothill School Division that has a PD day, so they're doing one tomorrow, and then they do one later in March for the Christ the Redeemer School Division, and it looks pretty cool. They have a couple of facilitators who are fully trained, as well as have their emergency certification, and their theme for tomorrow's PD day, if you're looking for something to do with the kids, is to wear green. It's a St. Patrick's Day theme. They're going to do some crafts, a little chef's quesadilla lunch, a scavenger hunt, and then they're going to watch the movie Madagascar as well. Very cool idea for Highwood Golf to help with the kids on a day when we're just really not sure what we're going to do with them. So it's so cool. Saturday is Showcase High River Day. This event is the formerly known Health and Wellness Fair that's put on by the Town of High River Parks and Rec Department. So at the Recplex on Saturday between noon and 3, you can come through and discover all kinds of things that are open just for you and your family in the community. And last I looked, they had about 44 different tables that were going to be set up, and that might have increased since the last time I saw that list. So again, a really cool opportunity for you to get a feel for some of the services, organizations, products, etc. that are open to your family in our community. So check that out on Saturday. What else is going on? Sweet on Fiddlin' is happening at the High River United Church on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Now, doors will open at 6. If you'd like to come early, there's an opportunity to see what Sweet on Fiddlin' is up to. Some of their fundraising initiatives, like the opportunity to purchase a WestJet raffle ticket. There's fiddle art on display and a whole lot of fun. And then the show itself will get underway at 7 o'clock, and it's just $10 to come in and check that out. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. On Saturday, there is a really cool event happening at the High River Library as well. It's called Grown Ups Read Things They Wrote as Kids. And there will be several different people on hand sharing things that they wrote when they were a kid. It's sort of an open mic live storytelling kind of event, which I think will be really cool. They could still be looking for people to partake. So if you want to contact the library, if you've got something you'd like to share, I think that's cool. Otherwise, you can join them for the storytelling fun starting at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. And speaking of the High River Library, there is a ton of things happening over the next few days. Simple Circuits, Nerf Wars, Duplo, the embroidery group, plus this event. So make sure you check out the High River Library for what else is going on this weekend. High River Minor Soccer registration is open. Thank you, Tony, for posting that. I know that the, what do they call them? The High River Storm, the baseball registrations are open as well. I got a note about that, so keep that in mind. If I've missed something in the video, please post it in the comments below and we'll continue to share. Some of the other things that are coming up next week is a little bit of a heads up for you. Routes Media is having a social media event on Monday. Our town council meets on Monday afternoon. The Peeps Diorama Contest at the High River Library. Espresso Yourself is next week. There's an adult art night. And then, of course, Community Cafe is Wednesday night here at the Culture Center. So I'm hoping you're planning on coming. Reserve your spot on Eventbrite. We want to make sure we've got enough food for everybody. But you can check out all these events I'm talking about as well if you need some more details on our joint community events calendar with the town of High River. You can link to it through ourhighriver.com or through highriver.ca. And those are some of the fun things happening in our community this weekend. Get out there and get connected.